back, Mentees, to Near Mint Condition, a channel where you can become part of a positive community and lay claim to some comic book knowledge. I'm your host, the Astonishing Melanie, and today I'm going to do an advanced overview of Venom by Michelinie McFarlane, Gallery Edition, so please stay tuned. Thank you to the fine folks at Marvel and David Gabriel for sending us this review copy. FYI, this beauty comes out May 5th. May the 5th be with you. This Gallery Edition is 128 pages long. It's got the cameo of Venom from 298 and 299 and collects the whole of Amazing Spider-Man number 300 and 315 through 317. Retails for $44.99. Let's check out this in comparison to other books. Here's a regular trade paperback for comparison. This is 9.5 by a little over 13 inches. And here is a Venom omnibus, and you can see the comparison as well. And it's the same size as the other Marvel Gallery editions. The front is graced with the specially drawn cover for the trade paperback that was published in 1990. Trades weren't prevalent back then, right? So it was a big deal. So McFarlane drew this cover, and Eric Larson saw this cover and somehow thought that Venom's tongue was really long from this, and that's why he drew him with a long tongue, which I think is great addition. That's my Venom. However, I don't see how did he get that out of this picture thinking that this tongue was really long? I don't know. For this Gallery Edition, they use the digitally updated colors by Bob Sharon, the colors they updated in the late 1990s. This Gallery Edition, like the others, has a frame around the art to keep the art in proportion, not to stretch it all the way to the edge, because then it won't look as good. I love how Venom's face is reflected in Mary Jane's eye. Very threatening. And then turn of the page, surprise, here's a new villain. What's he gonna do? It's nice to see how Venom evolves from the beginning to where he's at nowadays. That these teeth are more human, right? And with that extended grin, it's going into the uncanny valley. So with issue 300, when Peter comes home, he is reflected in Mary Jane's eyes. So, showing the apprehension of like, oh, they're two of a kind. What's going to happen? I also love the use of a trio of panels within these issues. I used to try and figure out physically, how does he grab this webbing that's all around him? Like, what were the actions that he was doing that made the webbing get that way? Then I quit. It's fine. It looks cool. I love these panels with Peter feeling like somebody is following him. Of course, we know it's Eddie. It builds suspense, right? Because it's like practically the same thing over and over, and he's thinking one word at a time. McFarlane draws a gorgeous Spider-Man swinging. I think that's the epitome of Spider-Man swinging, is McFarlane. Look at her butt. Now, when it comes to McFarlane's faces, I feel like he uses a lot of hatching that doesn't really give it the depth it's supposed to the face. Now, these shadows, that's great. I don't know, maybe it's just too much for me. I love it in comics when the eyes of a mask change to show the expression of the person inside the mask. Of course, this is a living mask, but you know what I'm saying. Awesome sound effect. It's like fills up practically this invisible panel. Here we have Peter figuring out that, or actually he figured it out earlier, the symbiote's weakness is sound. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is the epitome of Spider-Man swinging. Eddie's mourning the innocent, let's say. He had to kill the guard to fulfill his sacred mission to kill Spider-Man, but he felt bad about it and understood the guard was innocent, so it's all good. Don't worry, Minties. Look at this cool perspective of him climbing up the panel, climbing up the wall, dropping down. Love it. Okay, something I don't love, though, is when McFarlane moves into comic strip art with the faces. Now, I understand here that, she's younger, it's goofy, therefore let's draw the faces a little goofier. However, I feel like it's a jarring juxtaposition with the rest of the art in Venom, that it's a comic strip art, which I like, but I just don't want the two mixed. I like my boundaries. Wow, now this is kind of weird. being stretched out. Intense Aunt May. Oh, and those fingers. Caricature face. Ah, but look here. This trio of panels splitting up his face. That's nice. I need to find another synonym for nice instead of just saying, that's cool, that's nice. We have the long, tall panels to kind of show off how long and tall Black Cat is. Oh, that is harsh. That's rough. I'm kind of like, it looks like for her butt, somebody just squeezed her waist and this egg like went plop. I know, I think weird things. Can you see it? Just that one. Oh, that might be one of my favorite. I don't know why. Just him doing the splits like that. That's cool. I should be attracted to gymnasts apparently, and I'm not. Maybe I should give it a try.
What?
This part in the story, this little thing compared to, the rest of what's happened to him, sets him off. That Venom has covered him in blood and offal from the animals being slaughtered here. And he's like, I've had it. You're going down. I like the expression Eddie has here. A little egotistical, like flaunting that, hey, I know who you are and you can't do nothing about it. I'm at your aunt's house. And look at those hands going to grab him. So, bordering on a little cartoony. With Aunt May, it's cartoony. This is a beautiful addition. Just going from this to an OHC, filming it, I'm like, oh, I can't see. It's too small. And it's an OHC. Oh, cool. Look at Peter's hairdo. Here, with the missing black lines, I understand he's underwater, so it's supposed to be more muted, but the color's not as muted. It's just this bright red to me, with the lines missing. It feels incomplete. I don't like it. I don't agree with the choice. And poor Eddie's left in the sand that has as much hatching as his body. Over here are the original artwork pieces without the color. Look, that is difficult to interpret, at least for me, without the color. And the trade paperback. So we've got other trade and Omni covers here in the back. A variant recoloring of that classic turn of the page revealing Venom. That is awesome. I like this variant. Remastered variant. Let's go back and let me show you here. Here. Whoa. Yeah. I think that's my favorite. And Bob's your uncle. Like I mentioned at the beginning, this comes out May 5th. So if you're interested in buying this gallery edition, please check out our sponsors, Cheap Graphic Novels. So, also like I mentioned, Minties, it's hashtag Spring of Spider-Man. Tell us in the comments below what you think about this gallery edition. Does McFarlane deserve a gallery edition treatment? What are your favorite characteristics of his art? And thank you so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to experience daily videos. And as always, stay minty!